G'day folks, Jim Langlands here from FX Charts with the currency outlook for the Finance News Network for Monday the 10th of September. The US dollar was weaker after the poor non-farm payroll data on Friday, and the markets are now gearing up for the chances of QE3 being announced at the FOMC meeting later this week. Ahead of that, we've got the German court ruling on the ESM, the European Stability Mechanism, to overcome on Wednesday, when the court will rule on whether or not to grant an injunction request against the ESM, further delaying it from becoming operational. In the meantime, the currencies rallied strongly against the dollar, and right now we've got the euro at 128.05, sterling's up at 160, it got up at 160.30 odd. It's come back a little bit. Dollar yen was up at 79, fell like a stone to 78 the figure actually, after the non-farm data. It rallied from there to finish the week at 78.25, roughly where it is now. And dollar Swiss down to 94.35-40 area. Aussie and the Kiwi, they both rallied strongly on the data, and partly after the Chinese announcement of major future infrastructure projects that obviously will ensure demand for Australian resources going forward. So we've got the Aussie at 103.75. It just about touched 104 on Friday. It came back to finish at 103.85, and we got the Kiwi at around 81.15. Today we've got the major point of view will be the Chinese trade data. That follows on from a whole swathe of data released out of China over the weekend. Generally that was soft. Industrial production was lower again, and the markets are now eyeing the possibility of the chances of some interest rate cuts in China, although I think that possibly looks pretty doubtful, given that we've got a regime change coming in the next couple of months. But before then, the markets will be event-driven, really, by the German vote this week and the FOMC. And today we can expect pretty much a range-bound session, I think. And aside from the Chinese data, all we've got is the German Centix Investor Confidence Index, and there's not much else about. So that's really about it today. I don't expect too much, really, ahead of some of the events later on the week. And it looks to me as though we're going to just duck and dive around here. But if you do want a more comprehensive outlook on the markets, go to the website as usual, www.fxcharts.com.au. And as usual, please just remember that any outlook mentioned here is a personal view only and not intended to be used as trading advice. So that's about it. Have a very good day, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Cheers.